Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert, and this is what we're looking at right now. And it's finally down to where it's cooler outdoors than it is indoors. It has been hot and humid all day long. Look at that humidity, 33% and climbing. And they keep telling us, or teasing us, that we're going to get monsoonal moisture, rains, thunder showers, all that kind of stuff. Never happens. Let's go outside and see what they are talking about. Oh, I just shut the fans off, just shut the air conditioner off, open the doors, open the windows, because it's cooler outside than it is inside right now. So as the winds blow at this time of day, it cools off a little bit. Hi there, Limpy. I should call you Leapy, not Limpy. You leap up all the time. No jumping up. Down. Get down. Thank you. All the dogs are excited right now. Look at old Spot here, the one that almost got his name changed to Ghost. And his little sister over there, Brown Paws, Brown Socks. Yeah, they're all doing well. Everybody's happy. This is Flash. For some reason, Flash doesn't come close to me very often. Come on, Flash, come here. I don't know what his problem is, but he won't come very close. Anyway, little Spot comes close. Everybody comes close except Flash for some reason. I don't know why, what's wrong with him. But we'll give it time, it'll come out. Winds are blowing. Strange phenomenon today. I wish I'd have gotten it on film, but couldn't get out here to do it in time. I have a little area out there by that bird feeder and you can see I set a watering unit that's normally used for chickens, but those metal ones rust out too fast. I don't like them. So anyway, I cleaned it up a little bit and filled it with water, and I set it up there on the bird bath, because if I put water in the bird bath in this dry heat out here, it doesn't last more than a couple hours. It's gone. So I put that waterer up there so the birds can get in there and drink water. Because what they've been doing is coming over here and trying to get into the water bowls of the dogs. And the dogs, of course, say, hey, that's our water, get away. So the strange phenomenon. I have a bunch of pigeons. They could be wild pigeons, they could be a crossbreed of homing pigeons and wild pigeons. Who knows, but they come twice a day, every day, sometimes 3 times a day, looking for food and water over there. And when I clean out the chicken coop, anything that's on the floor I throw out there, and it usually has some scratch mixed in, and the wild birds and pigeons gorge themselves on it. They love it. So I put water out there for them. So anyway, one of the pigeons, the male pigeons, has been courting a female mourning dove. And that's not normal. They don't usually cross like that. Now, although it can happen, it's not a normal thing to happen. Well, she doesn't want to have anything to do with him, so he does his dance and primming around in front of her, and she puts up with it while she eats a little bit, and then she just, when he gets a little bit too close, she takes off and moves away. That's pretty interesting. I've never seen that. But things happen out here in the desert, right? Anyway, it's finally cooling off a little bit. We're supposed to have monsoonals coming through from that direction. And that's what we got right there, those clouds. I don't think that's going to be any monsoonal. I don't even think that's going to cause any problems at all. So anyway, we'll have to see what happens. And today and tonight and tomorrow are the last 2 days of the threatening monsoonals coming through here. And as you can see, there ain't anything anywhere else. But it is supposed to come from that direction. And I don't see anything on the other side of the mountains there making any threat that it's going to come this way. Nothing that direction. And, oh, nothing that direction. But the winds are blowing enough to spin my turbine, even though it's not really doing anything. It's connected to a rectifier and to a single 12-volt sealed lead-acid battery. And that's the only thing charging that battery. Battery is always full, but I just had to have something to connect that to until I can take it down, because I'll never use it again on my LiFePO4s. My neighbor set up his LiFePO4s today. He got 4 of the 304 amp hour 12.8 volts hooked in series for 48 volts, and he's a little bit on the happy side. He's still running his mini split air conditioning, even though the sun is no longer on his panels, and he always had to shut them off before this time, so that's a good thing. So I got to go down in the garden tomorrow. I have at least one tomato I saw over there that's ready for picking, and I'll try to get that into one of the videos while I'm out there picking it. Not going to be a very big production this year, because we're going on week 3 of a heat wave again. This is not at all funny. Those people out there that are playing with our weather and weather modification all need to be lined up against the wall and taken care of. That's as far as I'm going with that. It's ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. My word. Why do we allow... Well, I know why. People have gotten lazy over the years. You see, here in this country, for those of you in other countries who don't know it, this was originally designed to be a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And what that means is, we the people are our government. We are the ones that make the final decisions on what goes on around here. But over the years, some crooked politicians have gotten in there, and lawyers have gotten involved. And I'll tell you what, anytime a lawyer's involved, trust me, it's crooked. It's just not right. I'm not going to name any specific lawyers. I'm just going to say lawyers in particular, for the most part, are crooked. Okay? It's not that they're lawyers, they're liars. They're professional liars. They can go and pick up a client who they know in their heart and in their soul that is totally guilty, and they'll take it because they'll get money out of it, and they'll take that case and they'll lie through their teeth to get that person off. That's not the way our system was designed. That's not the way it's supposed to be. And I'm not going to go any further into it, but that just irritates me to no end, that they get away with it. And once they got into politics, they started coming up with their own rules, making their own laws, and everything designed to benefit them, not us, which is way out of context. Well, things are going to change within the next 3.5 years, and that's going to be interesting. So stand by and watch it happen. And anyway, I'm going to go back inside, make myself something to eat. It's too hot to cook. I think I'll probably just have a cold sandwich or something and let it go at that for the night. And I want to thank you all for joining me, And this is G Bear signing off.